Welcome to the new clubhouse. I'm not gonna lie, this bus needs major cleaning and it will need a lot of repairs. So from what I understand, there are dead batteries here, so we have to completely swap the batteries entirely. There's also an issue with the fuel filter, and we will have to fix that. And we will also need to clean and fix a lot of stuff. The tire pressure we will have to check. I will actually check that myself right now while I'm here. But that's an issue. We have the light switches, everything needs to be working. I'm not gonna lie, we have a lot of work to do. It's not gonna be ready to run for a while. We got to get all that done before we can get any of this off the lot. Which I'm hoping we can do in May. When we do get the bus off the lot, we're going to take it down to my rented space in Auburn or Tacoma, which I will obtain once I actually think that this bus is actually ready to go. And yes, all these rules still come in handy, even though this bus is no longer a community transit bus and is now my bus. We can discuss food, but no smoking. And as for radios, that's not really a thing anymore. We'll discuss music. What is this? I just saw this. Yeah, I'm not sure we can really be having this hanging around in this way. I don't know. Should we install a bike rack? Why don't you tell me? Emergency exit instructions. What you're supposed to do. Let's make sure they're working. You pull this lever and you push it out. Whoa! It actually works. Okay. So, whoa. Now I'm trying to close this. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. I don't think that's not solid for sure. We're gonna have to make sure that these things are solid before we let them go anywhere. I'm not so sure how that happened. Yeah, you're gonna see me fiddle with this for a minute. 1 second. All right, I got it. I just had to fix this section here. Cord isn't working. We'll have to fix that. We certainly have a lot of cleaning to do. This gantry point, yeah, we're gonna be deep cleaning it. Hope you like detailing, because we're gonna have a lot of detailing. You see this spider web right here? Let's try to get rid of it. Yeah, we really can't have that. Here's some trash. We have a lot of trash on the bus that we have to clean. I'm gonna see how that works out. Yeah, lots of trash. Okay. Here's a roof hatch. Okay, let's see. Stop requested sign. We're definitely gonna have to repair that, because I know that a lot of y'all are gonna want to see that sign again in action. I'm gonna take you guys outside real quick. So here is the special sign. I'm not sure what's going on with that yet. Definitely want to get that fixed up so we can have a nice old flip dot illuminator sign again. That's something we're all gonna need to see. Here are the tires. Let me try to check the tread depth. It seems a little shallower than I would like, having done a pre-trip myself before. In fact, several. We're gonna have to clean the rim. We're gonna have to clean the tire. May have to replace it. I don't know. That's an Accuride rim. It's a steel rim. Should be easy to fix. That's a lift right here. Should work. I'd like to get that fixed for sure. It will need to put a fire extinguisher here, properly charged and securely mounted. What's that? Nitrogen. I have no idea what that is for. Oh, it's a fire extinguisher, maybe? To open doors manually, turn handle to off. None of this works, honestly. If it's powered at all, it doesn't work. It appears. Yes, do not cross in front of the bus. And no, I don't think we're going to require that. We can take that off when we start running it. But we have a lot of cleaning to do, as you can tell. These are the bike rack mounts, or where they would have gone. We'll have to get a bike rack if we decide we want it. I can talk to Sportworks about that. Yep, this is where the license plate went. We'll have to get a license plate and a trip permit before we can take this anywhere. Let me know, which routes do you want me to take it on? That is an antenna up there. And as you can also probably clearly see, we are gonna have to power wash this bus, especially the top. The top is moldy and dirty, so we're gonna be cleaning that a lot. We're gonna have to probably get up on the roof. We're gonna get ladders and a bunch of stuff. Right turn hazard sign, out! Right turn hazard, yes, I love that sign. Yes, out. That's community transit standard, and here's a stoplight there. Yield to bus, that's for sure. Exhaust pipe, gonna have to clean that as well. You can actually open back here, as I recall. I did try to start it last time I was here, but it did not work. We're gonna have to get some technical expertise here, and I will have a lot to learn. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I am not exactly trained in mechanics yet, so I have a lot to learn too. Over there, if you can't tell, is my car. I took some people on a outing, actually last year with it, and I'm gonna take people on an outing with this bus this year, I hope, if all goes well. There's a fire extinguisher in there. This is the diesel engine. Gonna get that repaired. Coach air. Temperature gauge. And I'll tell you this, we're definitely not gonna do anything bad to this bus. We are going to preserve it. We are going to restore it. We want to get this to operable condition if all possible. If not, we're gonna take this to a museum. If we cannot get this bus operational, we're gonna get it to a museum because we, the transit enthusiasts, and a lot of other people love this bus. This bus has found a home here, and we are going to give it what it deserves. No more scrapping of valuable buses. We're gonna keep it in this original scheme. We're not gonna make any cosmetic livery changes to the bus. We're gonna keep it in its original form for everyone to enjoy. That's 110 PSI tire there, and then 110 PSI here, and then 110 PSI here as well. Mm-hmm. Gotta be a little careful around here. It's interesting. I never noticed these kind of holes right here until just now. I'm sure, in fact, I'll learn a lot about buses now that I have one. Look at all these seats. Think about all the amazing trips we're going to take. Oh, I saw more dirt. I'm going to go clean that. So when we do get this bus up and running, what we're going to do is we're going to back it out here. We're going to back it out there, and then we're going to pull forward, and we're going to go out onto the road. And I'll have maps and everything. Some of you will probably tell us or tell me where to go, because I'm probably going to be the one driving it out of here. I'm just doing an inspection like I always do. More cleaning necessary. Here's some random plastic. Just found some random plastic. We're gonna clean that. And again, we'll be sweeping this out. We're gonna have a whole system in place when we actually take care of this bus and restore it. Oh wow, what's this? Tomcat kills rats and mice. Okay, we're not gonna touch that. Here's the illuminator code, and there's the light again. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of cleaning. Ooh, pinch points. Yeah, pinch points in this joint. We don't want to get our fingers caught in the gangway at all. I know these seats are going to be popular. I don't know, should we reserve these seats? Maybe. We'll have to see. What I'm going to do is I don't want to litter, so I'm going to just put this down here for now until we can sweep it and clean it. But I'll tell you this, we are going to get this bus restored, and it's going to be in immaculate condition when we're done. Yes, and we will have priority seating, because we probably will have a lot of elderly guests on this bus, reliving memories from their earlier years. And yes, our red reflective triangles right here, 3 of them. I'm glad to have that. We've got an accident packet of contents, and we got all this stuff here. We'll clean that. A glove, a few gloves actually. Nut, bolt, min, max, driver's heat. Yeah, again, none of this is going to be working except now. Yeah, I gotta clean that. Okay, here's the gas pedal, the brake. All this turn signaling is over here. We're probably going to have to upgrade this seat. I'm probably going to get a Recaro with a 3-point seatbelt in it. We'll have to install that ourselves, or we can do that professionally. Yep, here's the lift U deal. We're going to clean that up. We're going to have this lift working so we can have wheelchairs in the bus. We can fold up these seats, actually, and we can make wheelchair room. We'll have to, the tie downs right here. I'll have to get those working again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, let me see how do we lift this up? We don't have anything here I don't see immediately, except this is working. Maybe it'll work, we'll see. Yeah, we'll have to pass on that right now, but I'll make sure we'll make sure this is all working before we let anybody on this bus. Here's the wheelchair tie down right here, a seatbelt. Wish I could install seatbelts in this bus. Although I doubt anyone's gonna actually wear them except the driver. That's actually really hard to enforce, I'll be honest. Yep, here's the tie down here. 2 wheelchair tie downs, just as ADA requires. This bus was built in 1995, so it's 31 years old now. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of repairing to do here. Here's a public address microphone. It's right here. Let's see. Let me see. This is bus driver Charles. Please take your seats now. We're about to begin the tour. And then again, we've got this is the radio. I'll have to fix that and clean that up. Get the sign up. Again, nothing's working because a lot has changed. This bus has been sitting idle for almost 2 years now. So we'll have to take good care of it. But I'll tell you this much. We are going to take care of it, and we are going to get it. Oh, I thought I was taking a selfie, but I guess I wasn't. But what I was gonna say is we are going to get it up and running, and I would love for you to join me. So with that said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.